I'm Big T.
And I'm Skippy.
And thanks for listening to episode 3 of Silly Goose Sports Talk.
Yep,
Skippy's got something to say, I believe.
Yep, so before we begin episode 3 of the Silly Goose Sports Talk, I'd like you guys to please like and subscribe because it really helps us. And if you want to help Big T's career, send it to all your friends. So we have a friend coming on soon, so stay tuned for that. But let's just start talking. All right, so what's going on with your week?
Okie dokie. Well, let's say someone in my residence decided to dump motor oil into a running lawnmower. It was...
What?
I did not expect the thing to completely... It did not completely explode, thankfully. It just, there was like a little ball of flames. I'm like, what the heck? Like a tiny... It was like a tiny ball of flames about 2 feet high.
So was it just like a pusher?
Yes, it was a push mower.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be one of those huge ones, and it just went.
That would not be good.
Sound effects. Yeah. Oh, so no one needs to worry. Wait, no one needs to worry. I got a waffle maker, everyone, and it works. I had some waffles this morning.
Hey, let's go. Skippy's got the waffle maker.
We're fine. We have the waffles. It's fine. Crisis has been averted. All right. So what else happened?
Good. So
yeah, very good.
We got a puppy the other night.
Ooh, puppy.
We got a puppy. She is I don't know what she is. All I know is she sleeps all day and barks all night. But
nice.
And I am on watch tonight. I have to stay up all night with her. But on a brighter note, there's a NASCAR race tonight, so I'll be staying up all night with the dog and the race.
So you were gonna stay up all night anyway, so you know, staying up all night anyways. Not much for trade-off.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the dog.
That nice.
So we're gonna. Should we start off with hockey?
Yeah, let's get right into hockey. All right, so Penguins have disappointed me once again. We have, the Caps are already out of the playoffs. They get their butts out of there. But we have Game 5, seal the deal. At least we got 2 wins, but come on, Penguins. What are you doing? Okay,
One thing I have to say about Pittsburgh is they don't even need the refs' help in order to lose.
Timmy, shut your trap. What?
And here is Caroline the comedian. All right.
The non-licensed comedian, apparently. And you know who's not a comedian? Because we're not comedians. We're only clowns.
Yeah, we're just geese.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, it's working okay, and we are on the air.
Okay,
so we can just say goodbye to hockey and hello to comedy. All right,
what?
What's up?
No. I want to talk about zip it, both of you. Shut your traps. I want to talk about the Capitals real quick. No one talk. Okay, so we have Ovi is not currently under contract. He will be 36 at start of season 2 of next season. How many years do you sign him for?
I think we sign him for however long he wants to stay. I think it'll probably be
That's the stupidest answer I've ever heard.
I think it'll be a string of 1 or 2 year deals. It really depends on how the salary cap goes and.
Oh, good
we're
Lord,
praying for a long-term deal.
It's fine. I mean, what? I said nothing. Never mind. Anyways, so we another news. We have the Hurricanes who won. We got the Lightning won, Avalanche, Golden Knights, and Jets. They all won, so they're all moving on. So that's nice.
The Bruins.
And we're not rooting for the Bruins or the Islanders. Kick them both out. I hope they both lose.
Yeah, but they're playing each other in round 2, so we just hope.
Yeah, I know. Can we just
beat the living poop out of each other, and then
family friendly.
Hey, that's a name drop.
Oh no. Well, I guess I gotta bleep that out.
Skippy did a name drop, so we're gonna have to do. We're not even just gonna edit out. We're actually gonna use a beep because that's more funny.
Yeah, but don't worry, my moms. I did not say anything bad. Just gotta clarify.
You're editing out people's names. You're editing out people's names.
It's a liability.
You know what? After this time, I say to heck with it. We're still calling Skippy though. I wanna.
Yes, I'm a minor. Technically, we all are, but.
Yes. I mean.
Yeah.
Shut up. All right. So let's just do some quick basketball news. So.
Okay, the Wizards lost game 1, the Wizards lost game 2, and the Wizards lost game 3, and they're going to get their butts kicked in game 4, and that is basketball.
Baseball time! All right, so, yeah. So, Caroline, what do you know about the Fredericksburg Nationals?
Pretty much anything I know about the good old Fred Nats, I've heard from you on your podcast, so I think that's the only publicity they're getting. But I mean, didn't their last game get rained out or something? That's what I heard from like.
Yep, but we did win. We did win, which is what happened. So we did win.
What's going on in Fredericksburg right now?
Oh yeah. So we're gonna do live coverage. I'm now becoming a sports reporter. Awesome. All right. So 6th inning, we have. Let's see. Oh, a no-hitter for the Down East. So Fredericksburg is up 7-0 with a no-hitter. So that's nice. How much you want to bet they're gonna win?
Dang. Who are they playing?
$5.
They must be really bad. I don't have any money.
We're bad at being good, but we're good at being bad.
Hell, I'm broke.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're broke, mom. Yeah. So we won game. We won our second victory. We won again, and then we lost because we're not good. Then we have another loss that we have yesterday with a rain-shortened game, but a win nonetheless. And I'm going to just slap that down as a victory because we're kind of they're doomed unless they somehow do something amazing. It's not over until it's over. Yeah, you say that every time. It's just
that's what
you say.
Yeah, comebacks happen. And
comebacks happen, but not often.
I know that all too well on the short end of the stick.
So let's hurry up because I want to say some stuff about Pittsburgh. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about them. All right, so we have Nationals. They're being goofballs.
They're being they're not very good.
You put cold hard facts, yeah. Lose. And
the Capitals base running, the Nationals base running, pardon me, is not very smart.
You think? They're kind of dumb.
Yeah, Josh Bell tried to pass another base runner.
Dumb. Yeah,
that was.
So we also have the story of the week, Pirates. So I'm gonna go over their week real quick. So lose, and then something absolutely horrible happens. So I don't know if anyone's seen. Timmy's seen it. Dang nabbit.
Caroline. It's okay, we're not beating out that one.
Do you know about the worst play in MLB history?
Was that Fauci's pitch a few months ago, or?
Yes. Okay. Okay. I stand corrected. Skippy is referring to the second worst play in baseball history.
Okay. I do not know. What is it?
All right. So I'm going to paint the picture because I don't have license to film. So the Pirates. Okay. So the dude hit right to first base. So the runner is going up. The first baseman is just running towards him, going to catch him. So the runner goes back, and for some idiotic reason, the first baser starts running after him like a game of tag, like a bunch of 6-year-olds at the playground. And so the first base, the runner, just ends up going back to home, is just bobbling like a bumbling idiot, while the third baseman, that runner, is trying to go home. And so in this jumbled mess of 4 men, he slides in. He does get tagged, so it would have been more epic if the Cubs player could have scored there, even though I'm a Pittsburgh fan. But then he throws it. Okay. There is a second baseman goes over to first. He throws it to him. There's no one at second, so he throws it to them. That dude misses, and so he throws it to third. He also misses. It was just a mess of. I can't even say it.
Okay, Skippy's having a stroke, so yeah.
Did you see it?
Yes, I saw it. Hey, they're not as bad as the Orioles. The Orioles, as
worse than my sister trying to play Sharks and Minnows. That's what it's like, honestly.
Meanwhile, the Baltimore Orioles, as whenever we wrote this, I don't know how updated this is, but they were on a 12-game losing streak.
Yeah, nice, fun times.
On Saturday, Josh Donaldson scored the 2 millionth run in MLB history. The Nats should have signed Donaldson in 2019. They need a third baseman.
The Nats should. Yeah, we could use some good players here. We won our first World Series, and then we're crap ever since.
All right, Skippy, help me on this one. What? Albert, what's his name? I cannot pronounce that.
Pugilos.
Tied Babe Ruth for the fourth most extra base hits in Major League history with 1,356.
Oh, nice.
So that's about a wrap with baseball.
Clap for him. All right, so let's go right into NFL. All right, not too much news, but we have the Washington football team. They have some news, so let's take it away. Big team. Whatever your name is.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is meeting up with receivers. I don't know what we're expecting this year from Fitzmagic, Fitztragic, whatever you want to call him. Even though he was not on the field the entire time last year with Miami, he split time with Tua Tagovailoa, but he had a 68.5 completion percentage last year. So, yeah, I think we're in a good spot, and that's about it for Washington.
Yeah. So we have the Steelers. Looks like Devin Bush, the linebacker, and Zach Banner are scheduled to return for next season as ACL tear. So that's nice. That's nice.
It seems Pittsburgh has a lot of cap room.
Yeah. We also have NFL salary cap set at $208.2 million. The Steelers currently have $6.8 million available. Only the Colts have more with $81 million. So Steelers are rich boys.
So you know how Aaron Rodgers and Julio Jones are both mad at their teams?
Yep.
I mean, not to be overly optimistic, but wouldn't it be dope if both of them went to DC?
Yeah, no.
Dang
it! What are you trying to say?
I'm saying it would be.
Wait a second. Caroline, what is your favorite football team?
Probably. I mean, I have a lot of Steelers merch. My family's from Pittsburgh, so probably
Timmy.
them.
Go fall in a dumpster.
No, I'm not.
So 6th segment. Yeah, Big T's Indy 500 now minute, changing it just number one episode.
This is my IndyCar minute. I do not have the exact thing on here, but from the Twitter feed, it seems that Felix Rosenqvist pitched from the lead with 6 laps to go, with Takuma Sato now out front. What the thing is, Takuma Sato has 2 Indy 500 wins. He won last year, and if this Twitter feed holds up, then he will end up getting the win.
Yeah.
Alex Palou is all over. 5 to go with Helio.
Helio, that rhymes. Nice.
Yep. Sato and Rosenquist pit. Elio Castroneves moves into the lead. So
yeah,
that's about it for this. So
yeah. All right, time for my favorite segment.
Races tonight.
Yep. All right, time for the favorite segment. Actually, my favorite segment. I don't know. So we have the potato of the week. We have some good ones this week. So we have 2 rotten potatoes this week. Too many of those. So we have Will Craig, the first baseman, like we discussed, who decided to go play a nice game of catch the runner. Instead, he could have just gone him out by stepping back 5 feet and touching the base. No need to show off your speedy feet. Tooey. Then we also have Tristan Jari as potato of the week. You know what? I said that the first week? Chucked it out the window. He basically lost us the whole playoffs. I don't care if he saves some good saves. The man let in some unexcusable saves. As a Pittsburgh fan, I am ashamed of that bumbling potato. Tooey. We also have, for the very nice silly goose of the week, we have Mattia Janmark gets his first career hat trick for Vegas to lead them to a Game 7 win. So, good job. I'm actually going to be rooting for Vegas in this playoff.
Dang, I wanted Minnesota to win that Game 7, though. It's nice to see the teams that are poopy win.
Yeah, that's what I thought about Capitals, but you don't see that often. All right.
So now we have
the story.
All right. What's the deal with Dominic Monaghan?
Oh, okay. So this was about a year ago now. Like, I think probably around exactly this time. So quarantine had just started a couple months before. Me and my friend from school, who I'm very close with, we like got really obsessed with Dominic Monaghan because Lord of the Rings at the time. I'd just been like, sort of starting rereading and stuff. Well, rereading the first few chapters. And one day she went on Instagram and she checked his account and she was like, it's not showing up. What do I do? And I was like, oh, I guess he blocked you. Let me message him. And I didn't think he would respond. And so I messaged him and I said something super goofy. I was like, hey, King, could you unblock my dear friend? And then a couple hours later, I opened my phone and I see a text from Dominic Monaghan, and I was like, what is this? So I open it, and he was like, well, maybe she did something wrong and wronged me in some way. And I was like, at first I was freaking out. So I was like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. I'm a huge fan. Granted, at the time I was. And so I was like, oh, thank you so much, whatever. And then he was like, oh, well, thank you for, coming, whatever. But yeah. Oh, he said, Thabkin you. He was like, Thabkin you for appreciating my art. And so then I was like, well, anyways, could you unblock my friend? Because she's a big fan too. And he was like, no, she wronged me in some way. She must have deserved to get blocked. And I was like, she's a 17-year-old girl. She did not do anything to hurt this middle-aged British man. And so this went on for hours, just this weird kind of fight. And then eventually I was like, all right, Monaghan, I challenge you to a duel. And he just left me on red. And that was kind of the end of it. And then it just like fizzled out after that. It was very strange, but I kept the screenshots and I didn't go back at them every often. Think about weird experience with that.
What were you trying to do with him?
Well, I know Monahan.
Yeah, it was odd. Well,
what were you trying to
he's
do
like
with him?
5'4". He's old, and I wanted him to unblock my friend. So I figured if this guy wanted to fight over this stupid blocking issue, then I could take him, no doubt. I would have been willing to train so hard for that. We would have been the, Logan
Cue the
Paul
80s
and
montage.
KSI of this year. Oh yeah, it'll be like Karate Kid.
Exactly.
Wasn't Monahan the dude in the Eminem music about 10 years ago?
Yes, he was. I saw that recently. It was him and Megan.
Oh yeah,
Fox,
Megan Fox.
And I was like, oh, that poor woman.
That was a good music video.
Yeah, it was gross. I can't see. It was cool, but I can't see anything with Dominic Monaghan in it anymore because I just get so viscerally angry because he just turned out to be a very weird guy who took several hours out of his day to fight with a teenager online. So that tells you about his life.
He was not much taller than Megan Fox in the music video.
He wasn't, and he was bald too. That woman deserves so much better. I don't get why she dates so below her station, but that's a completely unrelated story.
When you have no idea what they're talking about. I'm a young lady.
All right, so that means we are just about out of time.
What? I wanted to talk about me.
Oh, okay.
Shut
All
up,
right, Skippy,
Timmy.
what to say?
My show now. I'm the host. I decide what's going to go out here. Timmy, what is your favorite meat?
My favorite meat, it's got to be either bacon or it's got to be buffalo chicken.
Ooh. Caroline, what's your favorite meat?
Meat? I don't know. I had pork belly one time on a cruise ship. That was a pretty spiritual experience. That changed my life for good. I can't go vegan after that.
Skippy, what about you?
Hear that, vegans? Just eat some pork belly and you're never going back.
Yeah.
All right, I like me some ribs. This is just to annoy one of my friends. You know who you are? Steak.
Steak is dope.
I'm gonna get yelled out for that.
But it has to be done right.
Yeah, if it's not done right. Then
yeah, my dad makes the best steak. Man.
Yeah,
good steak. Good steak. Good steak. I do like ribs. Some nice ribs.
All right, so I think that's about a wrap. So, Caroline, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
All right, next week, stay tuned. We have a football-related guest coming on. And, Skippy, any last words?
Eat potato waffles.